For the next topic, we have the NFL has decided to change the playoff format. Well, not more so the playoff format, but the days that the games will be played. So Spence, what's the details on the new playoff games, the days that the games will be played?
Well, according to Adam Scheffler, the Super Wild Card weekend of January 15th to the 17th will conclude with a game on Monday night. So, with this saying, there will be three wildcard games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and then there will be the addition of a Monday night one. So the two wildcard games on Saturday will be at 4:35 and 8:15. The three Sunday ones will be on Sunday, but at 1:05, 4:40, and 8:15. And then the one Monday night will be, of course, Monday night. So at 8:15. CBS and NBC will have two of the Super Wild Card of the weekends, while Fox, ESPN, and ABC will have one or the other. ESPN will probably have Monday night, of course, and so on and so forth.
Okay. So, extra day of football, I guess you could say, because instead of just squeezing everything into them 2 days, where you might miss one of the games or so, because, you know, they might have to have one super early. Because I think this year they did like a 1, not even a 1, like a 1, a 4, and a 8 or something like that.
I remember it was, was it? Yeah, it was 1, 4, 8 because.
And I think they did that Saturday and Sunday. It was the same thing. I think Saturday and Sunday was 3 games on each day or something like that. Versus this way, you can spread it out and get more of like a prime time, I guess, spot for the games, because you said 4 and 8. So that's better than having a playoff game early in the morning on 1 o'clock, and you know, you don't know if you might have something to do. You might be running around, or it's just better to get more eyes on it, to have it prime time, more or less. So it makes sense why they're doing it. Pretty sure they're going to do the same thing with the whole Nickelodeon telecast for one of those games. The MVP, not MVP, the NVP, the Nick VP. Mitch Trubisky is the only person to win a Nick VP so far, boys. So, you know, that's something.
Look where he is,
to say the least. I know where he might end up, but you know, anyways. Yeah, how y'all feel?
Well, to me, I like the idea. Definitely, you know, having the games a little later on in the day is you know, benefit to a lot of fans, especially, you know, those that, you know, happen to work on the weekends, like myself. Us too. You know, we're not able to really see the 1 o'clock game so much to say. And you know, at the same time, you know, keeping it simple to where it's not much of a change during the postseason. You know, where you have obviously, I mean, you still got Saturday games. Well, yeah, you still got the Saturday games, but you know, kind of expanding it out more so, because you know, you obviously before they had it Saturday and Sundays, no Mondays, but now they got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So it's kind of keeping the fans' interest in the games, and just, you know, having that Monday night primetime game where it's going to be the game of the week, most likely. So yeah, I like the idea. I like the, you know, it's little, it's small, may not be a big deal to some fans, but having football 3 days a week still is cool. I mean, obviously we have 4 days a week, but 3 days a week instead of 2 days going into playoffs, it's fine with me.
Well, I mean, the times of these games, of course, for Saturday at 4 and 8, and then Sunday, of course, is regular football times of eyes will be watching. So it makes sense. Like me and Vick, we work on the weekend, so it's hard to catch most games, but those that we can catch, there's a time that allow that you catch at least one of them. Monday night is a very interesting one, but I guess more eyes to watch. I mean, it's a money scheme, so everybody's gonna be watching TV on Monday night. So why not have it on Monday night? So yeah.
What time was the Monday night game again?
8:15.
Oh yeah, same time as usual.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, so it's Monday Night Football, but playoff style. So it's like bigger. And so I know who won't be playing on Monday Night Football for the playoffs. The Washington football team.
We're back.
Hey, are the Baltimore Ravens for that matter? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Actually,
would you like to place a wager on that?
That y'all won't be playing on that Monday Night Football playoff game? Yes, I would love to.
For the Monday night, never mind. Okay. Okay.
He's on playoffs.
I definitely would love. I would. I would love to. Yes. Yeah, you listening too hard. You gotta listen to what I said.
You about to fall for trap.
You listen way too hard.
Yeah, I'm about to take that bet in a heartbeat.
Way too hard. Is there something you want to tell us about the Ravens? You don't think y'all gonna make the playoffs? I never said.
Oh,
sounds like
I never said that. I never said that. Obviously, if I'm making a bet about the Ravens making the playoffs,
I don't know. You're assuming things. I don't know.
No, but hey, here's what it is. All right, so
little doubt there. Okay.
No, there's definitely no doubt over here. I'm full of optimism about these Baltimore Ravens. They gonna.
How's Lamar's hip? How's his hip? Maybe he won't do flips in the end zone no more.
He's a little sore, but he'll be all right. He's young, so it is what it is.
Leave that to cheetah. Flipping a cheetah.
Yeah, he's wild. He's wild for that one.
I know you're happy you finally beat him, but you ain't got the bag yet. You can't be doing stuff like that, Lamar. You gotta relax, young blood. You gotta relax.
Yeah. He said he just out there having fun, man. That's all it is. It ain't y'all reading too deep into it,
No, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying secure that bag first.
Yeah.
Then you got
they'll find any little reason to be like, oh well, we can't guarantee you this much because just dumb stuff. It's the NFL. They be finding ways.
So, yeah, they sure do.
They find ways to get money back too.
So yeah, with that being said, I can't wait till playoffs, but right now I can't wait till playoffs just because it's a long season. It's only week 3. So yeah, we have a lot of football to go before then. So yeah, I want to go ahead and just move on to the next topic. We have the Pickems for
Mr. Pickems. Oh, okay. Y'all know
that's
how
not
this
you.
Part, you know how this part goes. That's why I moved him to the bottom right there because he's yet to win this season. We don't care what happened last year. That means nothing. And you know how that meant, you know how that means nothing? Because going in last year, we were talking about how the Chiefs won the Super Bowl the year before. And guess what? That had nothing to do with how last season ended. So I don't care what Spence did last season. This season right now, I'm Mr. Pickems. Thank you. Let's go.
No, you're not. But anyways, so
all right, my bad. I had y'all mute. What happened?
Nothing important.
You haven't won.
We got the Pickems now.
That's what.
Okay. All right.
That's what happened.
So we got the Pickems going right now. So first things first, I'm just gonna go over the games that we have. We have for the 1:00 games, we have the 2-0 Arizona Cardinals versus the 0-2 Jacksonville Jaguars.
2-0 Trayy on Pickems. Go ahead, continue.
The 0-2 Atlanta Falcons versus the 0-2 New York Giants. Battle of the undefeated. Well, battle of the defeated. See who can get their first win this weekend. Then we have the 1-1 Baltimore Ravens versus the 0-2 Detroit Lions. We got the
Lions.
We got the 1-1 Chicago Bears versus the 1-1 Cleveland Browns. Justin Fields, let's see what you can do. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Plastic Curtains, 1-1, both. Let's see who comes out with the winning record on that one. 0-2 Indianapolis Colts versus the 1-1 Tennessee Titans. Then we got, it's kind of depends on who you are and what you think, but one of the game of the weeks, the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I went back to San Diego. No longer that. The New Orleans Saints versus the New England Patriots, both 1-1. The Washington football team, remember, 12-5 guys, versus the Buffalo Bills, 1-1. I don't even know, the Miami Fishes. I don't know if they're Dolphins anymore, but the 1-1 Dolphins versus the 2-0 Las Vegas Raiders. Then we got the 0-2 Jets versus the Denver Broncos that are 2-0. Seattle Seahawks 1-1 versus the 0-2 Minnesota Vikings. Then we got one of the primetime games, one of the games of the weeks. 2-0 Buccaneers versus the Las Angeles Rams. I'm messing up these Las Vegas teams. You know, there's only one of them, but for the Las Vegas. But we got the Green Bay Packers 1-1 versus the 49ers 2-0. And then you have the NFC least teams, the teams that are going to be either second or third in a division. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. So first things first, Spence, since you've been having a tough time getting in the win column, go ahead and let you go first. State your case on who do you think is going to win for the Arizona Cardinals versus the Jags.
All right, here we go, man. All right, so for the Jags and the Cardinals, I will pick those Cardinals for this one.
All right. Well, my pick, I'm going with the team that doesn't believe that every NFL team is an Alabama team. So the Arizona Cardinals, obviously, if y'all don't get that, Urban Meyer said that it's like playing Alabama every week. So yeah, Arizona Cardinals. Trey, who do you got?
Really? I'm taking the Cardinals.
Hey, it's for time. We got to.
Hey, I mean, if you want to pick the Jag, go ahead. Trevor Lawrence, if you believe in him in this upset.
I believe he's going to be upset after this game.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, so next game, we got the Battle of the Defeated, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Giants. Spence, who do you got?
Toss up a coin. All right, I'll pick Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, my pick is going to be the New York Giants. I don't believe in the Falcons, even if they have a lead. I still believe they'll blow it. So, and the Giants, you know, obviously they somehow find ways to lose games, but I'd rather go with the Giants than the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
It's all right. I'll flip a coin, like I said.
Trey, who do you got?
The New York Giants.
Okay.
All right. You got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions. Spence, who do you got?
Body. Really. I really want to, but I know it won't work. So I'm picking the Ravens. Really
All right. Well, it is the Ravens over here too. I know that the Ravens have been hit with COVID, just with the D line, specifically Brandon Williams, Justin Matabike, and another player, but they'll still be okay. Still the Lions. Trey.
Like y'all be asking me, like, come on now, the Ravens. I don't.
Hey, we gotta ask. You know, the fans want to know what.
It's for time, man.
Yeah. You got the Chicago Bears 1-1 versus the Cleveland Browns 1-1. Odell returns.
Well,
Debut of Justin Fields. That is something
Correct.
that you have to actually mention because that matters. That changes things. Because do I think that Baker is gonna outplay a first start Justin Fields? I'm not too sure about that. But so I mean, y'all just got to factor that part in. But I'm taking Cleveland. Still, I'm taking Cleveland, but wouldn't be surprised if the kid gets his first W. But I'm taking Cleveland. I'm going with a safe pick here.
And you know what, Trey, I'll give you a point right now because you did say this is the game that he will start.
Yep. Yeah, Dalton wasn't going. Yeah, Dalton was not going.
I say that Fields was going to start next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Lions.
Yeah, he wasn't even going to make it to the line. No. I mean, it would have been smart opponent-wise. I get it to wait and let it start versus the Lions, but it's no point of like just killing your whole season and going with Dalton longer than you need to.
Right. Well, for this one, I picked the Browns too. I'm really just factoring mostly the defense on this. Hopefully, I mean, they can't blow it again, can they?
I mean, they both got
good
defenses though. The Bears got a good defense too, so
true.
And Baker, if they take away the run and you force Baker to beat you, I don't necessarily know.
I don't know, but I'm still picking Browns.
Okay. Yeah, I also will be taking the Browns on this one. I want to wait and see before I start picking the Chicago Bears with Justin Fields. I know I do have questions about Baker and Mayfield. Baker too, but we'll have to see. So right now the Browns. Next game we have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Real quick before you go, Trey. Well, before you go, Spence. Trey, what is the injury report for this Pittsburgh Steelers defense and that quarterback of yours?
TJ Watt has been officially ruled out of the game, but it's the Bengals. Their O-line is horrendous. We still have Ingram as well as Highsmith. I think that would be just enough for them in particular. Deontay Johnson, wide receiver, who, if you ask me, is our number one wide receiver, is also been ruled out. Ben is still questionable. So that's the key thing to this. So I don't know if are we getting Mason? Or is it gonna be Ben? So that's the big part with this.
Okay. So Spence, who do you got?
I got to. Yep, do that. I got to. Trey, does it say any like percentage wise? I need to sell on that one.
I mean, that's still his offense.
I know who I'm picking. I just need to know if it's like, hey, it's like highly probable or like, nah.
The only people that have been ruled out. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. So, correction. Deontay Johnson, Alex Highsmith, and TJ Watt have been ruled out. Joe Hayden and Devin Bush will play though. So we lose 2, we get 2 back.
Okay.
So it's only Melvin Ingram on the line.
I'll take the Steelers.
Okay. I've thought long and hard about this one, and obviously the information that Trey has provided me is
it's baffling.
Yeah. And I haven't been too convinced with that Steelers offense from what I've seen. So I guess I'm gonna have to be the lone wolf on this one because I feel like Trey is gonna pick his team. So Cincinnati, let's see what you got.
Vick is on the Burrow train. All right.
Yeah, that offense. I mean, Najee Harris. I think he hasn't even rushed over 100 yards the first 2 games. I think he's like averaging 3.2 or 3.4 yards per carry. And Ben Roethlisberger, he's still the shell of himself from what I've seen. So I don't know. I don't trust Cincy, but not having TJ Watt, and I mean they still got that defense, so that defense is probably what's going to win them the game. But I don't know. TJ's he's a big deal to me. So
exactly.
We'll see. So yeah, Cincy. Trey, who do you got? Well, I think we know who you got, but let's see
the Bengals have to show me. I mean,
all right.
Yeah.
He said, like, it don't hit twice. You got to show me. Y'all got your quarterback now. Y'all got to show me.
All right. So next game we got is the Titan. The Indianapolis Colts visits the Tennessee Titans. Who you got?
This is one that you can't just on paper. You just want to go and say the Titans because the Colts are 0-2, but you got to remember these 2 split last year and how it looked when they split. The Colts demolished them, and then the Titans demolished them. So it's like they're pretty evenly matched in that division. But with Mr. Glass being out, and I believe Eason is set to make his first start.
Yep.
Which I liked Eason coming